Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get right into today's video. So today we will be doing a set on the practice hand. I did go ahead and apply the nail tips to the practice hand, like for the natural nail bed area. And then for the actual nail tips, we will be using the 2XL square tips that I did get from Temu along with the 𝐵𝐿𝐿𝐿 nail glue. So before applying the nail tips, I will go ahead and quickly size them out to make sure they fit nicely sidewall to sidewall. And then after that, I will go ahead and glue them using that brush on nail glue. So off camera, I did go ahead and apply the nail tips, and to size them down, I will be using this length, which is 6 magnets, to kind of get like a medium length for today's set. And then very quickly, I'm just taking my hand file to shape up the sidewalls, and then I will also go ahead and blend the nail tip in with the natural nail area. Now I will go ahead and apply a very thin layer of this base coat from Brilliant Noir, and then go ahead and cure it in the light for a full 30 seconds. Now if you've mentioned, or if you've seen by the thumbnail, I will be doing some polygel nails for today. I've never done polygel at all, and it did not really turn out that good. I mean, like, the final results was good after I filed everything, but doing the whole application of polygel was just not that great. So for the polygel today, I am using this Beetles polygel. It is called Candy Bear in the number 22. It is a very nice, beautiful, like, natural pink color. And for the slips solution, I will be using this alcohol. And then I also did go ahead and purchase this dual-ended brush for my polygel application. So like I mentioned, I've never done polygel nails before, so this is my first time actually doing a set with it. So I did go ahead and apply this bead here. I don't really know how like the terms are with polygel, but I did go ahead and apply it where the tip of the natural nail meet, and then I'm just using my brush with a little bit of alcohol to kind of blend out the polygel to the sides of the nails. And then once I get that nice and situated, I will go ahead and start wiping down the sidewalls to get the nice square shape back, and then start smoothing out the entire surface as well. I'm not gonna lie, when doing this whole entire video, I thought about just stopping after this nail because I did not know what to do. I was getting so much flooding in the cuticle area, and I think I was just using too much alcohol, but I don't really know how to do anything. I watched tons of videos on how to use polygel, and it looked so easy in the videos, but actually doing it, it was not that like good at all, like me trying to do the application. So honestly, if you are cringing out from my polygel application, that is okay, because I am cringing out as well watching this whole video back while doing this voiceover. So here I'm quickly just showing what the structure looks like so far of this nail. It doesn't look too bad, but you can tell obviously I need that second bead to get the apex area going. So I did go ahead and apply this other bead here, and then I will take that brush again with some alcohol and start blending it towards the cuticle area and kind of doing the apex area. Again, another little side view of the nail of the structure. You can tell I need it a little bit more towards the free edge area, but honestly I didn't feel like doing that. Like I said, I felt like quitting after doing that first nail, but I decided to keep going and just try to do the whole set with the polygel. And I'm not gonna lie, I probably won't ever do polygel nails again because I'm just more of an acrylic nail type of person. I am more like specialized, I guess, or I know more of how to do acrylic nails rather than polygel, and honestly even more of gel X nails. I don't really know how to do either one of those that good. So yeah, so I'm probably gonna let you guys just watch the rest of this application play out, and then I will come back in when it's time to shape and file these nails. So here's what the application is looking like once everything's done. It's not the greatest, like I said, but before we go ahead and file, I'm taking a lint-free wipe and some alcohol to get rid of that sticky residue before we go ahead and start filing. So I've heard in some videos with PolyGel that it's best using ceramic drill bit. So I will be using this medium ceramic drill bit and going around the cuticle area to kind of seal that. And then I will also quickly go over the surface of the nail as well to kind of smooth it out a little bit more. Next, I will be going in with the medium grit sanding band from Nails and Blinks and going around the cuticle area once more and then going over the entire surface again and smooth it out further and kind of get rid of any lumps and bumps that I do have. Next, I'm just taking my hand file and going underneath the nail to kind of get rid of any of that excess polygel that did get underneath that nail. And then I will also work that on the sidewalls to kind of like straighten out the shape. And then later on, I will go ahead and flip the hand over and file the free edge. And here you'll see in a second, yeah, that ring fingernail fell off. It wasn't completely stuck on the practice hand. So I will just continue filing the rest of the nails and then I will just go ahead and re-stick that on later after the filing portion right here. So these are what the nails are looking like. I did go ahead and also buff the nails and use my brush and some alcohol to clean that dust off. So getting into the nail art portion, I will be using this very beautiful like brown color from Nailed by Naya. I highly recommend it. It's super pigmented and it's very nice. And I will also be using this classic white gel polish and our classic black gel polish from Kairos Nail Supply, along with some of these bow charms. I don't really know exactly which one. Well, I do know now, but before I finished the whole nail set, I didn't know exactly which color I wanted to use for the set. Now quickly, I'm just applying the gel polish to my nail palette, and I am mixing that brown with some white to kind of lighten it up a little bit, and then I did add a little bit of black to the other part of the brown to kind of darken it up as well. So to kind of start explaining the application of the nail art, I am just taking that light brown color and outlining my smile line for the French tip, and then I will go ahead and infill that as well. I did go ahead and get a different brush to kind of speed up the process when infilling the top portion of the French tip, so you will see that in just a second, and then I will be doing French tips on all of the nails. So these are what the nails are looking like so far. I will be taking a dotting tool next to kind of create the cheetah print, I believe is what the design is. So I'm taking the bigger section of the dotting tool and dipping it in that dark brown color and kind of making little blobs across the tips of these French tips. You don't have to overthink this, just kind of do bigger blobs, smaller blobs, and then tiny little dots around that as well. And then after I am done with this portion, I will go ahead and cure this in the light for a full 30 seconds. Now I will be taking the opposite end of that dotting tool using the smaller dotting portion and dipping that in the black gel polish and kind of outlining the bigger blobs with that black gel polish. And then I will also be creating some tiny little black dots around all of that as well. And again, I will be doing the same exact process to the rest of the nails and curing in the light for a full 60 seconds this time, just because the black is super pigmented and you want to make sure it does not wrinkle. So this is what the nail art is looking like so far. I think it's coming out pretty good. So for the bow portion here, I will be showing like 3 different colors of bows before I decide on using that black one that you see in the thumbnail. So to adhere the bow, I will be using this Model 1's rhinestone glue and applying it at the base, like the tip of that free edge of that French tip, and then applying that black bow to that as well, and then curing this in the light for a full 30 seconds. Now that we have everything nicely applied and dried, it is time to top coat. So I will be using the classic diamond gel top coat from KAIROSE Nail Supply. If you're interested in any of our products, I do always have the link down below, and if you use code YouTube, it does save you 15% on your purchases. So like I mentioned earlier on, I probably will not be doing polygel nails again, just because I'm not that great at it and I don't really want to waste my money buying more polygels just to not use them. So that's why I did only purchase this one here, but I probably will keep it and try later on in the future, but as of now I probably won't be doing it again. I do like to mainly stick with acrylic nails. That is what I've been more focused and interested in doing. I have tried to do gel-X nails, and those ones are okay. They do come out pretty cute depending on the design and like length and everything. But like I said, I'm more like leaning towards acrylic and focusing more on doing that. So once I am done applying the top coat, I will go ahead and cure these in the light for a full 60 seconds. That is pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!